us to face the giants and free the Pilu from the giants' subjugation. He then turned an aspiring eye upon our riders and proposed that we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, bent on fostering amity among the clans. But it was a few words from the king transformed us into a clan of merchants. Never heard the bond pass forged from the Philippines spoken of in what way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that the king sought a sure-footed guide for this trek up in some islands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, Third promised, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Nabu's right, perfectly wonderful beast. Anyone ordinary, it's not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, but you also made many trades and brought joy to many people of Paleolithic fashion. I surely doubt your siblings could have achieved the same result. How about the second prince? Where is he? You should be proud of accomplishment and earn your keystone. Wow, that was a long pause. That is so cumbersome. They need paper. 5 more to go. You have to carry 7 of those things. You're well on your way, Third promise. Been lost without you. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem harsh, but I came to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. Thank you as well, Matt. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. I want to become a merchant, blah 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 blah. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. Good luck. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with much happiness as I could provoke. Never once have I wanted there to be happiness to you. You have my blessing to walk the path you choose. Thank you. What did I tell you? One last thing I could help you with, Third promise. You find Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to Yoku. Is that the Giants? They ruled over far more than just this and that. 1,000 years ago, they were overlords of Yoku and its peoples. During the era, the Pelu were commanded to search for the City of Gold. They sourced every corner of the continent but never found any trace of that fabled place. If they didn't find anything, what could the Yokta have to tell us? They may have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it, it all makes me more curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated. Yep, not. You lose nothing from asking the question, and besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. One second, I gotta turn on my phone. One second here. I have like an AFK game here on my mobile phone, and it only goes up to 6 hours. I'm just resetting it here. There we go. Okay. Do you recognize my earring? Yes. Pieces just like it in the first became fashionable in Dawntrail about 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet, the Dawn servant implied the earring was connected to the City of Gold in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than a simple fashion. If you want to know what first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. As a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that. Jumping feet first into peddling business, are you? Right then. That's 2 keystones down, we have to head back to Dawntrail. Plan our next move. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become a Dawn servant, so make sure you set aside your best alcohol for the occasion. I'm just gonna say chocolate milk or something. Freaking hell, man. She has a fierce, handsome opponent in a brother of hers who brought a golden alpaca. Would you ever heard of Zoral's supporters talk? They might see opportunity in this expansionist ambition, but they find the main man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wook Amat, everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she will win the throne. You ought to be right. You might be right. I got that Ramthos. wrong one. Look at us! The contest has barely begun and already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented others aren't doing this well. You can only hope. Okay, something big has to happen now. Come on. You done like the 2 beginner zones. We now have 1 keystone from both the reeds and the goals. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Goja's journey and present the saga, we shall find remaining electors in turn. Let's visit the giants next. Like Carl said, the fact that they were searching for the city of gold might even know something useful. The home of Dawntrail is in the upper reaches of blah blah blah. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around through blue blue blue. This route will take us close to Moblin Village, which is another important location in the saga. We'll need all the keystones eventually. It makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first, then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of wee wingless, the great stair leading to the Moblin settlement collapsed in the storm. What will we have to do then? There's an alternative, but requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest in the cabins, or the city, whatever you prefer. Rest! I don't want to see the city. Just be sure to accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination. We have some free time in our hands, let's make the most of it. Only to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took swing that bolt, Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of which one would and a good person to know. Want to come along? How the watch? What? Watch? What the fuck is word is that, man? Seriously, like... Watch a QQ or something like that. Really, that makes... The markets of Wachakukuku are to the east, on the other side of the Bayside Bevy. Oh god, see? they're using the fucking accompaniment system. Oh, again! Oh my god, they just love overusing this. My, the third promise. How may I assist you this fine evening? Well, yeah, I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave a rock again? Are we? We are? Or something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Terra's most prestigious gathering of arsonists. I ask this question. It's just child's play. Good to hear. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Who is your companion? This is Age, a great adventurer. I recruited him across the salt. I brought him here to meet you, actually. Thought he might have a reason to visit. Which two? Sooner or later. And allow me to introduce myself. I am Rupi, humble representative of this grand center of trade, and pleasure to meet you, Age. You there, stop dithering in the shadows and announce yourself. Your business already. It's the barber? I've seen this man somewhere before. A jeweler maker met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember, I spoke to him too. Fortune Tan? Yes, that was his name. Been loitering around, or loitering like a fidgety admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it, then. Why are you here? As I to say is woo! Sigh, and we are no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. Let's see, we go, and I don't want to. I don't want to. Garbage quest. Garbage quest. They're just padding it out now. Oh, he escaped me. Bastard. Oh god, this air is so big. Oh, thank god. You were conversing with Master Upo, but wait. We've met before, haven't we? On the ship. I found him? Good. He'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have some business? Please, you need concern yourself with my affairs. I am an underserving of your such attention. What are you going on about? I beg you, don't ask me to explain. Do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You're too kind, but so be it. Suppose I can share you my misery. Before I came to Troll, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Ulda. Something aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough. Days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpiece of my talented colleagues, my productions were lacking and mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling had possessed me. And any veneer of Bravo I tried to put forth cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find fresh beginnings and new shores, and yet, as you witness, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in wreckage. Oh god, man, this is boring! Fucking boring backstory. Screw you. I can't help but wonder if Fontaines will follow through. Let's see if he's actually going to talk to Botal. I don't want to help this guy, man. Stop wasting my time with these quests. So far, this expansion, 4. They didn't, like, okay, yeah, the story, you can't do this story, but they should have innovated. Like I said, add more solo quests, add more interesting endings to quests, ending in a boss fight, a mini boss fight, waves of enemies, special monsters just for this quest. God. Damn it! I have a follower? I can't teleport? I am not attuned to that ether? Oh, fuck. I was over there. God, I didn't grab it. I'm your competent warrior, I found my courage, blah blah blah. Skip this shit, God. The arrangements have been made. Come to me at the entrance to High Tide Harbor. Okay. See, like, this... Why is this even in the game? It's so useless to the player. Is he going to help us later on? Is that why they put this in? Think we'll need a jeweler later on or something to complete the quest? Even with this. Oh, you missed that. Look there. That is my big plan. What am I looking at here? Chip? A weird chip? What is that? It's a funtily? She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do you know we should only thrash about and seek us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her reason to. First alpacas, now puntleys. Relying on a lot of animals this journey. We should be thankful that we have an animal expert in our guide. It'd have to be my old nemesis, another boat. Oh, you look for someone who goes to a challenge. Was I wrong? Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kuzala rode these river boats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessel sees little use with Tyrol now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. Do not consider it journal, but pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. Said you borrowed one, yet there appears to be several in the water. Second prince. Finally traveling upriver, I presume. Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you have managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I had my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends, it's been, well... I knew it! See, there you bums are. I knew they were helping one of the contestants. What are you guys doing here? Escorting a promise, that same as you. I've heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at Stadium, or Charlian. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the scholars who arranged an introduction for these 2 gentlemen. The second prince had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts.